some multiplication that would come in a product. And these are the three special products that you should be aware of. There's a sums and difference, which says you have the exact same number in each of the factor, except one of them is addition and one of them is a subtraction. When you multiply that together, you would get, the answer will always be your first number squared minus the second number squared. Another one is called a square of a binomial, meaning you have a factor multiplied by itself. So there's two types. You can have a plus b multiplied by a plus b, or you can have a minus b multiplied by a minus b. And these are the two solutions you're going to get. Or you could have a factor multiplied by itself 3 times. So that'll be a plus b cubed. Or you can have a minus b cubed. And these are the two solutions you can get. Now keep in mind, you do not have to memorize these different types of pattern. It's good to know that there are patterns, but anytime you don't remember it, you can always go back to multiplying it using the array model or using the distribution model from before. So let's take a look. For example, 6. You have 4n plus 5 times 4n minus 5. Notice that in both of these factors, the numbers are the same. The only thing that's different is one of the factor is a plus and one of the factor is a minus. And that means that you have this pattern up at the top. A plus b times a minus b. In this case, your a would be 4n, your b would be 5. And the answer, the solution to that pattern is going to be a squared minus b squared. So if you remember that, you can always now take a, which is 4n, square it. 4n times 4n is going to give you 16n squared minus b squared. b is 5, so that would be 25. 16n squared minus 25. Again, you can always go back to the array model and multiply it out by hand, and that will still give you the same answer. If you look at example part B, this one is 9y minus 2 squared. So in this case, you have a square of a binomial, and this is a subtraction. So now this is what I'm going to end up with. I have a minus b squared, right? My a is 9y, my b is 2. My solution is going to be a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So with that, I can plug in my a's and b's. A is 9y. A squared, 81y squared. Minus 2 times a is 9y times b is 2, plus b squared, b is 2, so b squared is 4. Let's make sure you work out the middle term. 9 times 2 times 2, or 2 times 9 times 2. So that's going to give me 81y squared minus 2 times 2 is 4. 9 times 4 is 36. Y plus 4. And that would be my solution, my product. Again, if you do the array model, 9y minus 2 times 9y minus 2, that would give you exact same answer. Let's take a look at one that has a cube in there. Let's take a look at 3x minus 2 cubed. Your a is 3x, your b is now 2. It is a subtraction, so I'm looking at cubes of a binomial, a minus b. My a, which is going to give me a cubed minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared minus b cubed. That's the pattern that it's going to give me. So let's plug in my a's and b's. A is 3x. A cubed, that's going to give me 3 times 3 times 3. So that's 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3, 27. X cubed minus 3 times a squared, that's 3x squared, so that's 9x squared, times b is 2, plus 3 times a is 3x, times b squared, b is 2, so that will be 4, minus b cubed, that's 2 to the third power, that's 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So let's simplify it out. So you get 27x cubed minus 3 times 9 times 2. I'm going to do 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 9, 54, 8x squared, plus 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 4, 36. X minus 8. This will be your final product. Again, you can always do 3x minus 2 times 3x minus 2 times 3x minus 2 if you do not remember this pattern. You could also find all of these patterns on your formula chart. So if that's the route that you like to go, you can do that.